I love days like today. Happy Sunday, everyone. Such a great day. I'm about to say like why it's such a great day. I'm about to say stuff that otherwise would come across as negative. But it's like cloudy, it's warm, but it's not unbearable. It's quiet, it's peaceful. It's a little bit before 8 o'clock in the morning, so either people are awake or they're just waking up, and if anyone is awake, not many people are out, save for a few people that you probably clearly saw as I was doing the panning in the beginning of this video. I mean, it's supposed to rain today, but it's not raining now, so I'll take that as a win. So let's get to my low, my high, my act of kindness. Let's see. Well, I do suppose my low is the fact that yesterday was a fairly hot day, actually. I legit felt as if it was pretty hot. Also, like, yeah, getting back into working out. Still sort of like hard a little bit. Not that I'm out of shape or anything, but like, because I hurt my ribs, I can't like go full strength when I like, work out. Like, normally when I run, I try and like push it in the end, but I can't really do that. But so far so good, It was worried too, because someone told me like, if you hurt your ribs, you have to be careful about working out, because it is possible that your rib can puncture your lung if like it's really bad. Well, 2 solid days of working out. Well, I say solid days, all I did was run 2 miles yesterday and today. It's not much, but worked up a good sweat. Although to really make sure I was working up a good sweat, back to my old wrestling days, I wore a sweatshirt and sweatpants and a hat. Okay, the hat was so sweat wouldn't get in my eyes, although I will admit I am kind of sweaty now. I think it's because of the humidity though. It's definitely humid out. A lot of bugs out. But yeah, just take things one day at a time. Again, it's a new month, clean slate. Maybe if yesterday wasn't so great, maybe today can be. I mean, technically Sunday is the beginning of the week, so if yesterday really wasn't your thing, maybe today will be better. It should be a good day for me. My high is the fact that, of course, I'm up here. Got to spend some time with my family. Went to church and dinner last night. Went to the Switch was banging, dude. Holy cow. Like, that's the most packed I've seen the Switch so far this summer. And it makes sense. It's 4th of July weekend. Oh, I say weekend. It's only the 2nd. 4th of July is actually going to be on a Tuesday. Oh, man. The Switch is going to be packed on, like, today and tomorrow. 4th of July is going to be a big day for the Switch, to be sure. 4th of July should be a big day for, like, a lot of places up here. Like, waterfront, lakeside, the Switch. Like, literally every place I've ever been to for a bite to eat on Cuba Lake is definitely going to see a lot of business in the coming days. And I'm really glad, because A, you're supporting local, and B, some of those places, they aren't open all year round. So, they got to get their business whenever they can. And 4th of July has to be like their big, like their really big day. Well, one of them. I mean, actually come to think of it, there really isn't much going on between now and Labor Day, is there? It's like 4th of July, the rest of July, and like the dog days of summer in August, and then Labor Day. And now I'm thinking back when I was a kid, I always hated the month of August. Oh, I'll get to that in a second. My act of kindness was I vacuumed yesterday, watered the flowers, I used the leaf blower to blow off the deck. Did some, chores around the cottage. Yeah, for those of you who don't know, having a cottage up here at Cuba Lake is awesome, but maintaining a cottage is a lot of work. And, you gotta do it. It's a dirty job, but somebody gotta do it. So again, happy Sunday. To give you perspective just how busy and packed everything is going to be, after church we tried going back to Timberstone and they were packed. Like, we actually had to wait for a table. That's okay. We went to Village Tavern and Village Tavern, once again, was really, really good. Although, I got what I got last time, which was the she crab bisque with a jumbo lump crab meat. And I got my prime rib, but I also got a wedge salad. You know, I'll be honest, I've never really had a wedge salad before. I know, for someone who speaks the songs of blue cheese, especially with wings, you would think a wedge salad would be like one of the things I'd want to have the most when it comes to salad, but no. Well, to be honest, I did see one video of like things you shouldn't order at a restaurant, and wedge salad is one of them. I guess that kind of turned me off, but the reason I got it was, oh, come on, check it out, someone's skiing. Oh, that's really cool. Look at him go. Although he's tucking his arms in too much, you should probably extend them. I may not like skiing, but I know a thing or two about it. Thank you, Dad. So, where was I? All right. So, like, that one video I once saw, like, things you shouldn't order at a restaurant, wedge salad was one of them. The reason I got it was because, like, on the way into walking into Village Tavern, like, I saw, like, someone order the wedge salad, and it looked amazing, and it was. Seriously, like, now I actually might get that more often sometimes. Like, for those of you who don't know, a wedge salad is essentially like, usually at least a quarter or a third of a head of lettuce, blue cheese dressing with blue cheese crumbles, and bacon. And tomatoes. It came with some tomatoes. It was good. It was really good. Glad I had it. Would definitely have it again. But everything else I had was great. The she crab bisque, jumbo lump crab meat, was awesome. And I cannot get over how genius of a move it is that they served their bisques in a mug. It is so cool. There were times I was legit drinking it like coffee or tea. That's how good it was. And, you know, my prime rib came with Brabant potatoes, which I think is like really fancy home fries. And cream spinach. I forget how much I like cream spinach. I love cream spinach. Well, then again, I love spinach in general, but I never have cream spinach enough. Although I will admit, the cream spinach tastes like a really good spinach artichoke dip. I don't know if that was the intention, but if you like spinach artichoke dip, you would love the cream spinach at Village Tavern, to be sure. But you know, a prime rib, cooked to a perfect medium rare, as it is supposed to be. Except no substitutions, ladies and gentlemen. And my parents split a Caesar salad. And my father also got the prime rib. My mom got the braised short rib, which did look good, but personally, I'm glad I got the prime rib for me. Prime rib is, I mean, listen, any steak lover out there is going to tell you that ribeye is king, and that is absolutely true. Although, don't worry. If anyone's a fan of Guga Foods, don't worry. I know picanha is queen. I know that. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm a fan of Guga, for those of you who didn't know. Guga's awesome. Seriously, it's on my bucket list to get, like, YouTube internet famous and have a Guga steak. That's on my bucket list. Perhaps someday. But for now, I'm just actually noticing how great the lighting is for me today. Like, I don't know if it's just because I just worked out, and don't worry, I showered and cleaned off and everything, or the fact, like, the gray is contrasting really nicely with my Trinity Pauling shirt. Shout out to Trinity Pauling. Actually, funny enough, I'm wearing my blues and my grays. Wearing gray shorts. Actually, gray shorts. There we go. Blues and grays. The traditional Trinity Pauling school uniform. Even though that's a blue blazer with gray khakis. Yes, they actually make gray khakis. You never see them often enough, but trust me, they make gray khakis. And I hope I definitely am a little skinnier than I was back when I was a Trinity Pauling, so I'm sure I'd probably be able to fit into my blues and grays. At least. So later on last night, I went to the Switz, and man, it was packed. Seriously, I saw at least like 3 boats full of like 10 or more people coming in, like pulling into the Switz. It was insane. I'm like, some of those boats are either at maximum capacity or they are over maximum capacity. Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, it's actually required by law for any boat that you have, whether it's a pontoon boat or a speedboat or whatever, to have a label saying how many, like the maximum number of people that you can have in your boat at any given time. It's true. Well, it's either like by weight or by like the number of people. So needless to say, you know, there are definitely some boats that had a lot of people for sure. Although with the obesity epidemic here in America, I would think that they push the weight requirement more than they do the amount of people requirement. Oh well. Actually, I was watching Adam Ragusia's podcast, and apparently they're pushing for the word obesity to be a slur. Did you know that? Yeah. Fat people actually want obesity to be referred to as a slur. Like that's their word. Not entirely sure how I feel about that. I mean, Adam Ragusia did a really great episode on his podcast about that. You should totally check it out if you haven't already. Shout out to Adam Ragusia. So in terms of what my plans are for today, I already just worked out. Probably enjoying this beautiful day. Again, I know it doesn't really seem beautiful because of the gray sky, but dude, check out the water. I know it's a touch ripply right now, but trust me, it looks like glass from my point of view. Like, if I was like in the air, like seeing the view from, say, Bully Hill, the lake would look exactly like glass. Just mirroring the reflection of the clouds, but there'd be like a tint of like blue-green from the water. Oh, it's beautiful up here. I love this. I love days like today. Like, you think it's gonna rain, but maybe it won't. It may deter some. I mean, I can see why it deters some people, because people would rather be up here when it's like fun and sunny and having a wonderful day. But you want to come up here when it's like peaceful. Because great, I just gave away. Now that I gave away that you want to come up here when like hardly anyone is going to come up here because of the weather, now more people are going to come up here regardless of the weather. Great. I probably just ruined it for me. It's not bad though. If anyone wants to enjoy being up here at Keuka Lake, or really any of the Finger Lakes, you know, far be it for me to stop them. I always have a blast up here, even when it is rather uneventful. Although, that won't be the case for pretty much this whole week. You know, actually, I have a very eventful week in the coming days. I mean, we have 4th of July, obviously. And then a couple days later, I'm going to go see Joyride. I can't wait to see Joyride, man. That movie looks funny as hell. I am so, like, it's from the people who made Crazy Rich Asians. And I love that movie. I actually have that. I don't think I really did my Mount Rushmore of Rom Coms, have I? Note to self, have I done a Mount Rushmore of Rom Coms? I think I have. I don't remember. I want to say I did. I mean, if I ever do a Mount Rushmore of rom-coms, for sure, I would definitely put Crazy Rich Asians on there. Probably Crazy Rich Asians, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I saw the trailer from A Big Fat Greek Wedding 3, by the way. That also looks funny as hell. I kind of want to see that too. Okay, so... Oh. Apparently, like, the light adjuster is coming on. Don't really know. Actually, hold on. Ooh. Okay, it actually kind of works. Neat. I shouldn't abuse this, though. I don't want to break it. That explains a couple things. Where was I? So, right. Do I have a Mount Rushmore of rom-coms? Right, I had a Crazy Rich Asians, My Big Fat Greek Wedding. I just talked about My Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 coming out. I hope that movie's good. It looks funny. I Love You, Man. And you know what? I think I'm going to go Silver Linings Playbook. yeah, I think I just gave you my, I think I just officially have given my Mount Rushmore of Rom Coms. I didn't have to do it today, but you know what? Why not? I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling the love in the air. You know what I mean? And don't let the clouds fool you. It really is a beautiful day. Well, if you feel that way, it is. So in terms of what the plans are today, my grandparents are going to be coming up a little bit later. Probably going to have a small little, 4th of July celebration, because we're not really going to be able to do much on the actual 4th of July. So it should be a lot of fun. Hopefully it should be a nice day on the 4th of July. That'd be great. And we'll just see what happens from there. Sounds like a pretty good idea to me. Ooh, look how ripply it is behind me. That's so cool. I can actually look this way with my eyes open. Actually. It's still a little bright, but I don't have to squint when I turn this way because I'm not facing the sun. Well, technically I am facing the sun, but the sun is completely blocked at the moment. So there's some advantages to being up here on a day like this. I hope y'all liked this video. If you did, like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow my social media. As always, I am very humbled that I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy today. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And remember, if any of you guys want... Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. Okay, before I end this video, I had to say one last thing. I'd say one last thing. Today is actually a really significant day. Special day. Because it was 7 years ago that, on this day, 7 years ago, my brother got married. Now, on day 2000, I kind of made it no secret that on the day my brother got married, it was still during that phase of my life where I would always say every time I went to a wedding, that's not me and it's never going to be. As well, so pretty much I said I was miserable on my brother's wedding, but I stand by one thing and one thing only. The union between my brother and his wife was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. So, to my brother and his wife, I love you guys. This video will be dedicated to you guys. Happy anniversary. I guess it is kind of a good thing I did the Rom Com thing, isn't it? Didn't necessarily mean to plan it that way, but there you go. So, I love you, my brother. I don't know if he's ever going to watch this, but I love you, man. And to my brother's wife, I love you too. They're very private people. I'm not going to say what their names are. Even though I did say their names on day 2000. Yeah, I just didn't, I'm not going to push it though. It's honestly, once in a great while, I should really name names. You know what I mean? So, there you go. Love you guys. And remember, if any of you guys want to talk, a channel is going to be here to lend and always have your back. Take care and make good choices. 607 all day, baby.